It's Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and today I want to show you a new Japanese colouring book. It's the Beautiful Colouring Theatre, and it's got a lovely purple cover on it with purple spine, and on the back here we can see some thumbnails from the picture. Now, as the title implies, it's all about the theatre and colouring images from the theatre. Now, you might have noticed that the text, the coloured printing here, it doesn't look the same as usual. That's because the line art in this book is like a blue sort of purpley colour. It reminds me of the old-fashioned blue that used to be used for carbon paper, and they've chosen to do the line art for this complete book in that sort of bluey colour. These are some thumbnails from the book, and as you can see from this one, there's a little section of paper dolls at the back of the book that you can colour in and cut out. So here's our first coloured image, and we've got text on the left hand side in Japanese. Presumably it's about the particular story. Now the line art, because it's that blue sort of colour, that navy colour, it might be a little bit difficult for some people to see it, but you do tend to get used to it once you've been looking through it for a little while. The paper is just fabulous. It's like a light cardstock. It's very thick. It's definitely a medium, and it's on the heavier end of a medium scale. There's a nice variety of illustrations too, some with larger spaces and some with smaller spaces to colour in. This is from Me and My Girl, and again from the same book. I wish it had more English translation in here so we knew which theatre production things were from, because some things could be from quite a few, so it's a little bit hard to tell. And you might notice that the binding is really quite stiff on this book. I'm having a bit of trouble making it lay down. But the good thing is, as I said, the paper is just fabulous. It's smooth, white, and it's a heavy medium. And because that text is on the left-hand side, it means that if I am struggling to keep this down, I could just put like a bulldog clip on that left-hand side and sort of hold it down that way. This is the Scarlet Pimpernel. Guys and Dolls. Sounds like going to the theatre without leaving your lounge room. And the images have been orientated both portrait and landscape style. Great one if you want to practice your skin, your hair, your clothing. because there's lots of illustrations there with different types of clothes and furs and feathers and gems and all sorts of things that you would expect in the theatre. Now at the back of the book, as we often find in our Japanese colouring books, there's a treat, and this treat is the paper dolls. So you colour them in. You've got these little tabs here where you can put them over the little cutout here and change their outfits. Now I absolutely adore paper dolls. I absolutely love them. I loved them as a kid. Used to love having those books where they had the paper dolls in them and you cut them out and stick different outfits on them. So I had to get this once I knew it had the paper dolls in it. So there we have the Colouring Theatre Japanese colouring book with some paper dolls at the back to colour in and cut out and play with. The links to buy it are below the video. Please click the Show More link in the description box if you want to see more buying options. Until next time, happy colouring!